Quick question. Can you add this number in words? So you could pause the video right now and try see if you can write this number in words. Okay. Welcome to another video, and this is the second lesson of our sixth grade math. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn about the different equivalent forms of whole numbers. We're going to learn about the standard forms, the expanded form, and the whole form. Standard forms of numbers. So, what is a standard form? Now, the regular way we write numbers, that's the regular numbers we use in math, and the usual way we write them is the standard form. For example, we've got 643, 1205, 19,870, and 1,200,000. These examples of standard forms. Okay. Now, we could also write some, say 8, 5, 6, 7. This is 8, 5, so 8,567. This is an example of a standard form. Let's keep going. Now, expanded forms simply means the number has been broken down into the different place values that make up that number. Now, take for example this number. It's in its expanded form, and we've got 5,000 added to 600 added to 20 and 1. And this is going to equal 5,621 in its standard form. We could also try to expand some numbers that are already in the standard form and write them in the expanded form. For example, we could have the number 8752, and this is going to be 8,000 added to 700 added to 50 and added to 2. So for you to do this expanded form, all you need to do is understand the place values of each digit. Now this is in the thousands, so that's why it's having 8,000. This is in the hundreds. This is the tens, and this is the ones or units. Okay, let's keep going. Now that brings us to the word form. Now one thing you need to really know first, and you need to get down before writing numbers in words perfectly, is the spellings of the word. So the very first rule would be to understand how the spellings work, and we can see the numbers from 1 to 20, and also from 30 to million. So these are the basic numbers that you need to understand. That you need to know the spellings for this level, and with the combination of these numbers, we can form larger numbers. Now, rule number one: learn the spellings. Okay, now let's go on to the second rule. Rule number two. Now, this is also very important, and this makes it very easy while we're trying to write a number out. And it is separate the numbers into groups of three. Okay. Now, this makes it very easy when we're trying to write out numbers, especially when we've got large numbers. For example, we could have 2, 5, 6, 7, 2, 5. Now, we're going to group them from right to left, and I've got just two groups of threes in this case. So this groups makes it easy because we could have the hundreds, the thousands, and if we've got another group, it's going to be millions, and it keeps going on and on and on. So it makes it very easy to identify and write out the numbers. So, for example, this number is going to be, since this is a thousand, so it's going to be 256,000, and since this is the hundred, it's going to be 250. It's going to be 256,700, 200, 725. Okay, 256,725. Okay. Now let's go on to larger numbers. We could have something such as 4, 2, 5, 7, 3, 2, 5, 4, 2, 7. These are the three groups: millions, thousands, and hundreds. So it's going to be 257,325,427. Okay, now the final thing you need to get in mind, get down, is that we need to hyphenate compound numbers. So um, hyphenate compound numbers. What are compound numbers? Compound numbers are numbers between 21 to 99. So, if, for example, I want to write the number 20, 21, it's going to be 21. 99 is going to be 99. And once we have all these three rules down, we find it easy to write out numbers. Now, let's actually do some writing, and let's try out the number 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. Okay. Now I've got two groups already. This is going to be um, this is the thousands, okay, groups, and this is the hundreds. So it's going to be 400, 4,000, beg your pardon, 456,000, 456. This is 56. Then hyphen, okay, 6,723. So 723. So one thing you need to understand is you don't actually need to put and after every number. You can just separate them with commas. 723. You just separate them with commas. The hyphen compound number, okay, 23. Now we can use and when we want to call the last part of the number, and this is common when we are writing in British English, so we can put and. But I'll advise you just keep it this way. It makes it easy and less confusing when we want to try to add decimal parts to the number. So for a number that has some decimal parts, we're gonna have to know when to add the and that's gonna be in an all different video. Okay, now let's go back to the very first number we came across in the beginning of the video, and this number. So it is we can easily group it into groups. So we can see that this is the hundreds, and this is the thousands, millions, and ooh, billion. Okay, so definitely that's going to be 4 billion. Now I'm going to have 4 billion, 72 million, 72 million, okay, 72 compound number, 19,000, so it's going to be 19,000, okay, 658, so it's going to be 658. Now that, my friend, is the spelling for this number. I'll see you in the next video.